especially on the buyers. We have price elasticity of demand. So price elasticity of demand, that measures how responsive are the buyers when there is a change in the price. And we all know that when price increases, quantity demanded decreases, or vice versa. When price decreases, quantity demanded increases. So we have to measure the change in quantity demanded. So price elasticity of demand can be computed by the percentage change in the quantity demanded over the percentage change in the price. To simplify this, since that is percentage, we will just use quantity. Q sub 2 minus Q sub 1 over Q sub 1 all over P sub 2 minus P sub 1 over P sub 1 times 100, because that is percentage. Although there are other formula, like the point arc elasticity, diba? We have point elasticity, arc elasticity, but we will just use this formula. Usually, change in quantity and change in price is given. Shall we say, the change in quantity is equal to 10 and the change in price is equal to 15. So, i-diretso rin nato og substitute ng values or the percentage change, because that is percentage change. When we say change in quantity, that is Q sub 2 minus Q sub 1, right? So, Q sub 2 is the new quantity and Q sub 1 is the original quantity. Change in price is equal to P sub 2 minus P sub 1. And since this is percentage, that's why we divided by the original quantity and the original price. I will not do the computation because the reporters already have the computation. Now, another one is the income elasticity of demand. Other books, they denote it as EY, that is income elasticity of demand. So how do we compute the income elasticity of demand? We have the percentage change in quantity over the percentage change in income or real income. To simplify this, we have Q sub 2 minus Q sub 1 over Q sub 1 all over Y sub 2 minus Y sub 1 over Y sub 1 equals Y sub 10. Okay, so this is the formula. Again, this is percentage. We have to multiply it by 100 to get the percent. Okay. Another one is the cross elasticity of demand. So sa cross elasticity, we have to measure the response of the buyers when there is a change in the price of one in relation to the quantity demanded or the quantity of the other one or the demand of the other product. Okay, going back to this, sa income elasticity, if the elasticity coefficient is positive, what type of goods? Is it substitute or complement? If the elasticity coefficient is positive. Okay, for complements, if the price of one will increase, what happened to the demand sa other product? If it is complements.
Increase.
Increase, decrease.
Decrease.
Increase, decrease.
Decrease.
Increase?
Decrease.
Okay, it will decrease because they are complements, right? For complements, they are products that are used together. That means if there is an increase in the price of one, will lead to a decrease in the quantity demanded or the demand for the other. How about if it is substitute? If there is an increase in price, Okay, if there is, the demand for the others will increase. Now, if the elasticity coefficient is positive, is it substitute or complement? Substitute or complement?
Substitute.
Okay, it is substitute. Why? Because everything goes up, and if it will decrease, it will go down. So there is a direct relationship, right? If there is an increase in the price of one, there is an increase in the quantity of the demand for the other. However, if it is negative, the products are complements. Okay, so take note of the negative and positive elasticity coefficient. Now again, the computed value, especially if it is price, is negative. But we have to get the absolute value. Therefore, the elasticity coefficient should always be positive. So sa cross elasticity, how do we denote cross elasticity? Elasticity of X and Y. So the elasticity coefficient of X and Y. That is the percentage change in the quantity of X. Sige, dyan natin makita si X, no? Why do we need to find for the value of X? That's sinita namin. We really need to find the value of X even if si X wala na value. Sa'yo kay gahugot. Okay. Then we have the percentage change in the price of Y. Therefore, this is Q sub X. Original quantity of commodity X, or new quantity of commodity X, minus the original quantity of commodity X over the original quantity of commodity X, all over the price of the new price of commodity Y minus the original price basic X. The original price of commodity Y all over the original price of commodity Y times 100. So you've noticed that quantity is always, what is this? Numerator, denominator?
Numerator.
Okay. So, si quantity is always the numerator. So, sa price, the change in price is the denominator. Here, we also have the change in quantity and the change in price of commodity one. So that it will be easier for you to remember which is the numerator and which is the denominator. Okay, so these are the main ways of determining the elasticity of demand as well as supply. You can also change that one to supply. But sa supply, we don't really compute for the cross elasticity of supply because that is the demand determinant, right? Income and the related goods are determinants of demand. It's only in the elasticity, price elasticity of supply that will, wherein we can measure the elasticity of supply. Now, we have the types of elasticity. There are 5. This is the result of the elasticity coefficient. So we have